Between 7th and 10th May 2025, India's much-hyped Operation Sindoor unraveled into a catastrophe that stunned the region and shattered the illusion of Indian air dominance. Within the opening hour of the confrontation, the Indian Air Force suffered staggering losses. Its prized Rafales, Su-30 Mki Mirage 2000, MiG-29, and even Heron unmanned combat aerial vehicles were downed with surgical precision by PAF. The operation that was meant to showcase India's strength instead exposed its frailties. By midday, the IAF found itself grounded, while the Pakistan Air Force soared unchallenged, establishing total air superiority for the remainder of the standoff. PAF precision didn't end with air-to-air victories. A series of calculated strikes crippled IFF main and forward air bases, neutralized two S-400 surface-to-air missile systems, and obliterated BrahMos storage depots along with key command and control centers, all without suffering a single operational loss. The Indian military machine, once draped in pride and propaganda, was left disoriented. And then came the most startling element: PAF autonomous strike drones, dubbed the silent assassins, which slipped undetected through Indian defenses to hit high-value targets as deep as New Delhi itself. The repercussions were immediate and seismic. Global media and strategic observers were quick to question India's narrative, while its leadership struggled to answer a growing chorus of domestic and international scrutiny. In desperation, New Delhi announced a continuation of Operation Sindoor, an obvious attempt at face-saving. Yet, even after the ceasefire, the fallout deepened. The regional balance of power shifted dramatically. Pakistan emerged as a symbol of disciplined deterrence and professional excellence, earning newfound global respect. India, on the other hand, faced humiliation, militarily, diplomatically, and psychologically. Trying to mask the failure, the Indian air chief addressed a tense press conference, claiming to have downed several Pakistani aircraft. But the narrative fell apart as soon as a reporter asked the inevitable question: where's the proof? There was none. No radar records, no wreckage, no credible data, only hollow rhetoric echoing through a disillusioned audience. Pakistan Air Force, in contrast, stood tall, not only for its success, but for its integrity. Under the visionary leadership of Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar Sidhu, PAF refrained from theatrics and instead relied on transparency. By sharing mission logs and radar footage with neutral observers, Pakistan turned scrutiny into strength. International think tanks and defense analysts lauded PAF professionalism, operational discipline, and evidence-based approach, setting a new benchmark for modern air warfare. India's credibility, however, continued to erode. Each exaggerated claim crumbled under the weight of fact, exposing a widening gulf between its rhetoric and reality. Still, reports from New Delhi hint at plans for a Sindoor 2.0, another attempt to reclaim lost pride through spectacle rather than substance. But as history has shown, repeating falsehoods only multiplies humiliation. In an age where truth travels faster than missiles, credibility has become the ultimate weapon. For every illusion scripted in studios, PAF responds with data, discipline, and deeds. Its message resonates loud and clear across the skies. Real power lies not in noise, but in knowing when to let actions speak.